Okay, that's me. Hello. Jonathan?
Yes.
Sorry, we're under retard, as you probably expected. And we'll please cut the possible. All started with the transport for Glasgow. So not been great this morning. Oh, what's great. Sorry? Oh, Lindsay.
Sorry, it exactly happened outside. Oh, thank you very much.
Well, all the best.
Thanks for saying that.
It's been part of the rock show. I've been kind of coming and going to the investigation groups. It's quite difficult. Some people just answer and answer people. And other ones, it's been really deep discussion and making what that incorporates and talking through books, hitting each other on the film and working on his head and stuff. So it's been
James
really
Nannis. I recognise them. Faces.
It's a good thing for Dundee this festival.
All gone.
You know, I think it's something.
Otherwise, it was like
Keep it up. I've just happened to get on this. Looks like I gave up smoking.
My name's
Still
James,
fat,
and I split up with my wife.
but
She got the house.
you still give those big
Basically,
wet
I
kisses.
lost my mother and
Mwah,
father.
mwah.
I've got nobody for
Can
help,
it be one
so
glass of your champagne, the other cat over your arm, one in each cheek.
we've got a real
Big sweet kiss.
filled up, which
That's how it always was.
tell me the truth.
Don't.
Hopefully I
Kiss me.
tell the truth, I don't. Just don't seem to
Can't bear it anymore.
care, you know.
Prefer another cigarette.
Another.
It's like turn my nose up. Like,
Prefer a drink. Or I prefer anything but to be stuck here. I feel like I'm buried alive in other people. Other people that I don't really like. And will damn well certainly never grow to love. Not even your sweet little dear old mother.
Especially. Should I say I loved her? No, neither her nor is a mother nor a match. It's a start at least. Can do quite a lot for the match.
A marriage.
That's hard. Hard to take now they've gone. All up and gone, as if on a train somewhere. You can still see their faces. Photographs of them having fun at parties and on beaches in Thailand and so on. Not really there. You can see them there. Sometimes when I've had a drink or two, or when I've forgotten to have a drink.
That's bad.
That's fun.
That's bad. Because they make me feel comfortable. Nothing more. I admit it. People speak of a soul, of having the soul of a wanderer, you know? Well, I don't know much about that, about soul. I mean, I cared just enough to embrace these things as props, flailing away night after night at drunken Hollywood parties. Look at me, 6'5", 16 stone, earning what, 70,000 a week in 1950. No previous experience required. A weak, wet, liberal stoolie. Ronald Reagan sent me a telegram of congratulations. I was sick to my stomach. I sunk into my boots. My craft couldn't save me. I had no craft. A carpenter, a watchmaker, he has craft. Actor's a pawn, standing around all day, opening your mouth when someone says so. A dummy.
What are your favourite works of art? From the 20th century, Duchamp's Urinal, Cage's 4 minutes 33, and The Shawshank Redemption, directed by Frank Darabont. In the 21st, nothing. All art has been reduced or elevated, pitch it however you wish, to the status of merely a kinetic object circumnavigating the globe as pure currency in potentia. I won't have it in the house. How will you vote? Like Friedrich Schroeder Sonnerstern, I vote for myself. How often do you have sex? I am having sex. This is having sex. Culture is a means of self-reproduction without all the fluids. We've moved out of the primeval swamp, haven't we? No?
Consequently, Belgrade. A dur city. There's nowhere to sleep but on a bench at the central railway station. Vast wooden bench. Others were sleeping on the floor, on the stone, dozens, hundreds of them. You stand there, shoulder to shoulder with these partisans. One of the women had lost both her arms, Christ. What beautiful faces they had. They had red ribbons around their necks. Shoulder to shoulder with those who had fallen. I'm not a religious man. I'm not a musical man. Never have been, but the music. Whoa! Man, it's stolen into your soul. Oh, whatever it is that you have there. Your heart, your bones, your head, your marrow. Yes, your marrow. That funeral dirge. So you're standing there, and the motorcade comes passing by. Some kind of a limousine hearse, big black. They move past, slowly enough. And they're opposite me. On the other side, I see Miss Lillian and Mr. Monday. Carter himself chose not to come. I don't know why. How would I know? But Brezhnev, he was there. Magnetic. They passed by where we stand. In my memory, I replay this movie in slow motion and I study it for the truths it contains. A meteorology of maybe meaningless emotions, yeah? Meaningful enough for me. Partisans, stiff, silent, solid. The VIPs and the dignitaries, vying for attention while still paying homage. Me, the hurry man on deck. Those booze-fueled fugues, they'll propel you into the darkness and the endless waves of the roofs of that black limousine. And time is a hearse driven by a drunk. Time!
cat sits on the windowsill. Beneath it stretches the miles of sand. The shadows of the soldiers are black claws tearing at low tide. They stand like mannequins abandoned on the sand. I paint my face. The joy of the crowd has 2,000 mouths and no ears. Later, despite myself, I give way to despair and I leap from the Leucadian cliffs. On the beach, all the people are gathered to see me, at once immense and invisible, climb to the top of the fatal rock. A gasp from the crowd. But I'm no fool. And they only imagine my agonized cry as I'm smashed against the rocks. Down in the bay, sat in my boat with a picnic hamper and Suzanne, I sing a low song. And at night I lure passing sailors and sightseers, preferably female.
Dead all along. I stood at the edge of the rooftop, like a diver, and like Blake, with his carrier bags of booze swinging from his powerful arms. At the edge, my toes clinging onto the edge of the parapet, you call it, of the parapet. I spat over the side. Beneath me, dwarfed by my snarling toenails, as I looked in, I opened my mouth. Breathed in. Oh, I breathed in. Breathed in. I breathed in the city. Exhaled. And then at the top of my voice, I started to yell. And the more of my time it consumed, the more I felt compelled to cry out,